There are lots of great racetracks around the world, but there are very few true cathedrals of speed. Welcome to one of the latter, as Speed presents round 7 of the Grand-Am Continental Tire Sports Car Series for 2012. This is the Brickyard Sports Car Challenge from Indy. And we are underway at Indy.
Hugh Plum trying to use that BMW power to get his way around the outside of Jay Buford. He tucks in. Look at Nick Long here. Great start there. He's all the way up to 3rd spot from 7th on the grid.
And that's what I was talking about. There were
he's sideways.
Oh,
big moment there on cold tires.
Cold tires and maybe some help.
And now here comes the Street Tuner class with their own separate start, while the GS leaders make their way through the infield.
Teammates just getting in line. That's really smart, getting in turn 1. That's the CJ Wilson MX-5s right there, working as a team already, Cal, down the inside.
Yeah, then you see Jesse Coombs right in the middle of the picture there in that BMW. Mike Lamara looking for a way through as well. This is tight.
That's where it gets tricky. It comes from 4 or 5 wide down to 2 at the very most.
Chris Puska.
Oh, into that dangerous gravel trap. They are soft, and you can easily go up to the axles and end your race before it begins. On board the number 25 in the Street Tuner class.
Oh, that was pretty hefty hit there. This was ST. Jesse Coombs coming in the BMW. BMW showing power in both classes here. Takes it away from Chad McCumbee.
And that was the exit of the infield. Here, take a look from on board. The dangling bumper of the team car comes off. Good dodge by everyone.
It is coming off, and that was the reason we are now under our first full course caution.
They're got a 15.
Traffic, and around goes the 25.
Hasn't been a great day for these guys. This is 1-2 in ST, and right behind them is 1-2 in GS. So the class leaders are going to combine here in a short moment coming down this long front straightaway. I'm sure the GS cars will eat these guys up.
There was some contact earlier between the 96 and the 13, the Rum Bum Porsche, right there.
That was just a mistake there by drivers, thinking that the Porsche would be clear at that point that he turned down.
Calvo trying to come back at Paul Dallalana there down into turn 8. Rum Bum team definitely struggling a little bit with setup. I mean, the guys spoke to Matt Plum down there in pit lane, and he said, we're just having to drive the wheels off this car this weekend to get any sort of lap time. Here we go. Matt Bell coming back at Lawson-Aschenbach.
This is for second.
And they got traffic in front of them. This is what the fans came to see, though. Some big American muscle running side by side.
Yeah, Aschenbach got really wide.
Shortcut.
Compass 360 car there, take a trip through the grass, but Aschenbach got offline there and lost about 2 more car lengths to Matt Bell. So the grip out there is non-existent when you're off the racing line through this infield. Nick, you can see it. You basically lose a lap. That was Matt Bell, leader, turns a 40.
Oh, contact.
And that's our championship leader right in the mix there, too.
And right there, when you spin out, you're supposed to lock the brakes up. He just let that Porsche continue rolling on until he caused another wreck, and it's that 71, I think, or 77.
Well, Billy Johnson now has the lead for Roush Racing. They need to win in the worst possible way. Look at this ST battle at the front as well.
5, 6 wide, count them.
Oh, look at that Mazda forcing its way through the 5 car. Oh,
look at that.
Up again.
He gets pushed to the outside. This time actually makes it a pass.
These ST cars are really getting caught out with that stack-up effect in turn 2. They're just not allowing that.
I don't think he was going to make that pass, but when he got rear-ended, he had to. He had no choice.
In the 71 Aston Martin. Upper left of your screen, the car just turns right.
Yeah, he's into the brake zone there. You can see the Mustang defending a little bit that inside line, but I mean, this Aston is so strong on the brakes, Dorsey. I just don't understand why he'd lose control like that.
It reminds me very much of the wreck we saw at Mid-Ohio, where the unexplainable turn. Real good job by Shelby Blackstock in the Roush Mustang to
Heads up seeing him, I guess.
On board the 45 with Carter.
There it is.
That was huge.
That's a big old hit.
That'll get your attention.
Yeah,
Espenlaub slips through.
See what it looks like from the outside. That was a big hit.
Edwards going to slide it down to the inside.
Oh, yeah, climbs right up on board.
Don't think Carter expected that move.
No. The BMW will be hurt, too, on that thing like that.
I would think.
I thought Trinkler was going to get up in there, but
I thought he was too. It looks like Trinkler's going to lose second now.
Yeah, Thomas down to the inside. Oh, look at the 56 car just can't get the grip there. Oh, this is going to get ugly.
That's Mosing in the orange car.
Yeah, he just got in there a little bit too deep, was scrambling for grip there, Dorsey. Kept it together, ran over the grass. Oh, that's a big move down the inside there.
Oh, and he's trickler sideways in front of the pack. He gathers it up. That front wheel drive pulls him straight.
Look at this battle behind. Kozarov's in there. Valiente's right in the mix. There's damage there on the 197. Oh, that was a big bump.
Oh, and he's not done bumping.
And around goes the Aston.
That'll be a penalty for sure. There's no question. That was pretty blatant.
Yeah, I'm not sure they're going to get it. Watching the safety car, the lights remain on.
No, it's not going to
with less than a minute to go.
As we said before, this isn't just a win. This is a win at Indianapolis. This will be one that you'll treasure on your resumes. And for Mark Bowden, he is pumped.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Lives just up the road in the Chicago area, so this is a big, big race for him and his whole team.
There's Terry Borcheller, his 13th class win. His teammate Mark Lamara picks up his second.
But for those guys, they also needed desperately to get the monkey off their back and get another win. They just have now done that.
Winners at the Continental Tire Brickyard Challenge. There's Terry Borcheller. It'll be a BMW sweep of Grand Sport and Street Tuner. Winning at Indy is special. Here's a look at the unofficial championship standings in GS.
Yeah, well, Longy and Plum rebound nicely for another top 5 finish, but Bell and Edwards had problems. You can see the points lead has got blown out a little bit, now 33 points.
And in the Street Tuner category.
A lot tighter here, only 8-point difference between our first place, Mike Lamar and Terry Borcheller. They swap with Ryan Eversley and Kyle Gimple for first to second. Jeff Mosley and Jesse Combs, great job for third in the championship points today.
Of course, winning at Indianapolis means one thing: kissing the world-famous yard of bricks in celebration.
That is so cool.
Way to go, Peter.